had a calf recently, didn't you? All the ones had one, didn't you? Probably the most Hollywood of all the cows, aren't you, Priscilla? You're the most Hollywood of them all, aren't you? There's my girl. There's my girl. There's my girl. There's old Priscilla. Just gotta watch sometimes. You fling your head around, I gotta watch them not in the line of fire, right? Sometimes you shake your head for the flies. I got Priscilla when she was a calf, back whenever I lived at a hunting camp with 2 acres. So, I've known her for a lot of years, right? You've been a good old cow. Been a good old cow, ain't you? I don't know what kind. She's like a Heinz 57 mixed with all sorts of stuff. I think Hereford and Brahmin and I don't know what all. You're a good old cow, ain't you? You're a good old cow. You're a good old girl. Let's go look at the calves. Here are the calves. They're about 2 weeks old. All heifers. We've been keeping everyone for the past couple of weeks in this centralized area, and then once the calves get bigger, we're going to go ahead and turn them out into the paddocks. Calves sometimes take off and hide. We've had that happen, so we want to keep them around here for now before we turn them out. Priscilla's a good cow, nice and tame. You're about, what, 13 years old now? We're going to keep you till you go all the way of the earth. We're not going to get rid of you. You can call her like a dog, and that's great. There's old Wendy. I think you're a Razorback, I believe. She was a dairy cow that she was a twin. Most of the times, cows that are twins, I guess, can't have calves. So we ended up getting her off a relative's dairy farm, but she ended up being able to have calves. She's pretty friendly. And then there's old Lips. Lips is Priscilla's daughter. She was kind of spooky for a while, but she's a lot tamer now. Just gotta watch being in flip-flops. You don't step on my toes, right? Nah, you're a good cow. You're a good cow. Easy now. Don't be stepping on my toes. Good old cow. Good old cow. That's old Priscilla. Not sure what I'm going to name the calves. What do you think, Lips? Lips Jr.? Want to call one that? Used to be kind of spooky, but now you're a lot more tame, aren't you? Now you're a lot tamer, ain't you, Lips? I think you're about, what, 5 years old now? 5 or 6 years old? We're going to keep every one of the big cows till they go the way of all the earth. Right, Wendy? Go say hi to Wendy. Hey, Wendy. Sometimes she wants petted, sometimes she wants left alone. Right, Wendy? How are you doing today? Good job on the calf. You're a friendly cow. It's good to have friendly cows. These cows are obviously strong enough. If they wanted to, they could trample me, no problem at all. So I'm still kind of wary around their calves. You respect them. Fortunately, none of them are bulls to where I have to steer them. But sometimes mothers, you're in there messing with the calf, whether you're banding them or what, you got to watch. Sometimes they might come after you. You got to separate them. Sometimes even the friendly ones you got to watch. But these ones are very friendly, never had any issues. Right, Lips? Lips is just kind of spooky sometimes. But you've never come after us. Right, Wendy? I want to say hi to the camera. This is our setup for getting them AI'd. My dad ended up just welding some pieces of metal just wide enough for the cows to get through. We sawed these boards on the sawmill, some oak. They just stick their heads through. Then you have a chain on the back. Clip them in. We have collars on all of them. You clip them in like on a dog leash. Give them their chop. And then the AI person comes and does their thing, and you can also check, do the blood test, see if they're pregnant and so forth. From here, it's a nice, easy setup, homemade. I'm not sure what one of these would cost at a farm box store, but this didn't cost very much money. The good thing about AI is you have a pretty good estimate on when the cows are going to have their calves within like a week or two period. So it's good. You can get them bred to where they'll have their calves in the spring or early summer. And then sometimes with bulls, if the bull's in with the cow all the time, they can have the calves whenever, and depending on what kind of climate you're in, sometimes they may have them in the dead of winter, and cows can still survive during that time, but it's just easier to have them in the spring.